Good morning and welcome to a 30-minute morning Pilates class with me, the Pilates mom. That was so lame, sorry. As you can see by the title, this is a moderate intensity Pilates class. However, if you're a beginner, please don't be afraid. I have modifications to show you throughout the entire class. Good luck, and I hope that you enjoy. Okay, I have a 10-second countdown going. Go ahead and take your legs wide. We're gonna start with a plie thigh twist. Ready? Here we go. Twist, twist. Just like that. We're staying low, making sure that in our plie, our knees are pushing to the back, adding a little bit of mobility with that thigh twist. Toes pointed out. You can come up a little bit higher if you need to, totally up to you. Otherwise, just stay as low as you can. Those thighs are gonna start burning really quickly. Sure that you're keeping the core tight. Breathe. You can do whatever you want with your arms. I like to do a little, but it's up to you. Go overhead. Hey. Good. 15 more seconds and it is burning. The quads right here on top. Definitely feeling that. Woo. Okay. Okay, we're gonna make it through. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Okay, 10 seconds rest. We have an isolated side kick. So we're gonna start right here. We're gonna go up, kick, down, right? We're gonna go up, kick, in, down. So gloves up. It's very kickboxing style. Make sure that you remember which side you're doing because we have to switch to the other side in the second round. Heart rate already up. Make sure you keep your abs really tight. Your core is where your balance comes from. So the harder or the more that you squeeze your abs or your core, the more balanced you're gonna be. Kick. Oh yeah, heart rate is definitely up. It's already getting warm. Good, 30 more seconds. It's totally up to you whether you want to point your toe or flex your foot. You could do either. Kick. Ooh, really feeling the side glute right there. And it's not fast, which means that you have to get that hold at the top. Ooh. And up. Good. Ooh, balance, balance, squeeze the abs. Good. We have a side lunge reach, so taking the legs wide like that plie once again. This time, we're gonna reach to the knee for 4 and up for 4. Ready? Here we go. Tap for 4, 3, 4, lift up, 2, 3, 4. Good. Down. Nice and quick. Lift up. Now, if you're feeling a little advanced, you can go down to the floor. Down. 2, 3, 4. Lift up. Just like that. Woo! Making sure that we can see the toes. Good. We don't want the knee to go over the toes because did you guys hear me? Did I just say toes? Oh my God, I'm such a Midwesterner right now. And anyway, we want to be able to see the toes because otherwise it can cause injury if your knee goes too far past your toes. We don't want it. Your toes. 2, 3, who am I? 4, lift up. Good. Weight in the heels. Down, making sure that the back is really flat when we come down. Abs are tight. 2, 1, got it. Reverse lunge to knee drive. Okay, the heart rate's gonna go up again. So we're gonna go back, drive, a little bit of balance. Ready? Back, drive. Good. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. A little bit of balance. Again, you should be able to see your toes at the bottom, down. Good. It might throw your balance off a little bit if you step too far one way or the other. You will find what you are comfortable with. These are a little fast. You can slow them down if you need to. A little bit of modification. You can tap, little mini lunge, and up. You don't even have to lift the foot completely off the ground. Totally up to you. Just make sure you are pushing yourself as hard as you can. We only have to do 2 rounds of these movements, and that's it. And for this movement, it's only 1 round per side, which is really nice. 3, 2, 1, got it. 45-second rest, 60-second rest. Oh my gosh. Woo. Very nice. Breathe, breathe. How are we feeling? One circuit down. We're just gonna keep cruising through. Gotta do everything once again, but the lunge knee drive on the other side. So starting in that plie thigh twist. So legs really wide. You know what? Let's add a little bonus. Let's do a little stretch here. So coming down into that plie, give me one shoulder in. Pushing that knee back as far as you can. Oh yeah, feeling the inner thighs there. And feeling a nice little spinal twist as well. Deep breaths. Bring that heart rate back down. I'm gonna go center here for a second. Oh yeah. Woo. All right, you ready? Get low. Thigh twist in. Woo. Good. And twist. And twist. Yeah. Stay low. Weight in the heels, except for when you're doing your thigh twist, obviously. And twist. I want to also make sure that you're not leaning forward at all. I see a lot of my students will kind of lean forward. I'll show you from the side. Keep going. They like to do this, like just stick their butt out. We want the core tight, the tailbone tucked under, sink down, and then thigh twist. Keep going. Okay, twist, twist. You're at 20 seconds left. Feeling the burn in the quads here. Definitely. Heart rate going up. Oh man, it's like pulses. Who doesn't love a good pulse, but like they're moving pulses, like they're switching back and forth, and it's intense. Oh my gosh, 2, 1, woo. I start chattering like a monkey when it starts to really burn. Okay, that isolated side kick. Remember we're doing the other side? Oh yeah, we have to do the other side on this round as well. So we're gonna lift, kick, in, down. I personally flex my foot. That's up to you, whatever feels more natural. Gloves up. Whew, this feels very Taebo to me. Anyone else? My mom and I used to do Taebo together in our living room when I was younger. Kick. Whew, that isolation that's happening in that side glute, it's right there. Woo! And we don't wanna do that. We're not actually kickboxing here. We want that isolation at the top. And the knee, ooh, balance, needs to be pointed to the side. If you don't want to lift up to the ceiling, it's going to cause some pain in your hip flexor. So to the side, knee out, toes pointed forward, and down. And you're going to really feel that glute kicking in. 10 more seconds. I feel like my hair needs to go up already, and we're not even through the first circuit. 1, got it. Okay. Side lunge reach. So I'm gonna reach down to the floor. You can reach down to the knees if you want to. Up to you. Weight in the heels. 2, 1. Here we go. Reach. 2, 3, 4. Lift up. Ah, it's like it's flowing. I get a little bit of wind in the face to kind of cool me down. Is anyone else sweating? Because I'm already sweating. 2, 3, 4. Lift up. Good, just breathe. Very nice. 30 seconds, 2, 3, 4. Does anyone else feel like this is the easiest movement out of all of them? Not that it's easy, but the easiest out of all of them. 2, 3, 4. So last round of the circuit, and you get a minute break, and we go into the second circuit. 2 of 3, and down. 2, 3, 4. Why did I not put my hair up? You would think I would have learned by now. Okay, we have to do that knee drive lunge, or lunge to knee drive. So make sure that you're doing the other side. I'm actually gonna stick around this way. Ready? Down, drive. Down, drive. Good, feeling the obliques at the top because we're reaching opposite elbow, opposite knee. Looking for those toes at the bottom. Your toes. Good. Down. Good. Keep those abs really tight for balance. do not have to go as fast as I am. Keep in mind, I've been doing Pilates for 10 years. I'm pretty conditioned to this. Especially if you're new, you're gonna be like, how is she doing that? Years and years of practice. Good. We also want to use the abs so that we're not using the hip flexor in the front here to lift up. Breathe, exhale when you come in. Good. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, you have a minute of rest. Woo. Get some water. What are you drinking? Is it just plain water? Do you have something in it? I'm plain water today. Kind of boring. Whew. Okay. So, plank walk opener is what we have going on next. So, coming onto the mat. Let's take a few deep breaths for a second. Give me inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. Hold it. Exhale. Good. There's the heart rate coming down. Okay, plank walk opener. So we're going into a plank. I want to make sure that your wrists are right under your shoulders. Into that plank, a little bit of space in between the feet. We're going to walk the foot as close to the hand as possible and lift. Ready? Here we go. In, lift, down, foot back, other side, lift, up, down, and back. Good. In. Woo. I personally love this movement. Like, I know that it's abs, and that it involves planking, so I shouldn't love it, but I love it because of that spinal twist right there. Oh, I love a good spinal twist. Woo. And up. Making sure that we're not going up here. I used to see a lot of my students sticking their butt up, and I'm like, it's not really doing a lot for you, sis. And down. Woo. And up. Good. Keeping your butt low, even when you go to bring your leg back right here, keep it low. Yes. Activating the abs. Sucking belly button into spine. Make sure that you're not just reaching the arm. You want to fully twist that chest to the side, as well as do last one, modified push-up. So we're gonna drop to the knees, hands just as wide as your mat. We're gonna come down and lift. Ready? Down and lift. Oh yes. Feeling your chest on this one. So making sure that we're pushing the shoulders away from the ears. And focus on using your chest to lift instead of your arms. Inhale, exhale. You do not have to go the same depth as I am. You can do halvesy ones if you want to. Or, you know, if you want to go full on advanced push-up, you're more than welcome to. There's like doing push-ups for a straight minute. For me, it's like, I don't think advanced is the right way to go. I did start that way when I made this workout, but wrong choice. Lift. Good, and down. 10 more seconds. Good, and down. We have a side plank hip dip next. Now these are killer. 1, okay, flipping to the side. You have 10 seconds. You have a few options here with your feet. You can either stack, you bring one foot in front, one foot behind. Up to you. I'm gonna stack. We're gonna lift, down, and up. And we are doing these for a straight minute. 30 seconds of these isn't that bad. When you have to do them for a minute, it's a little intense. And then the shoulder starts to burn about 30 seconds in if it's not already. I want you to really focus on your lower oblique here, really pinching in between the hip bone and the ribs. I like to put my arm up here. You can go hand on hip. If you need a little bit of a modification, you can drop that bottom leg and bend it as a little kickstand for balance. But make sure this one's really easy to use the side glute for that. So just make sure that you are using your obliques instead of your side glute. Lift. I like to reach up personally because I like to think pushing up as high as I can to create that rainbow effect inside of my body. But, you know, it's a little intense. Good, coming down. Okay, we're going to a Russian twist. So we're gonna come here, So feet and knees together, hands together, lean back, twist and twist. Yes, leaning back as far as you can without feeling the hips, the hip flexors. Good. Again, another nice spinal twist, but this one isn't a stretch at all. I never feel a spinal stretch out of this one. And twist. Breathe for me. Making sure that we're not just going here, right? I want you to fully twist your chest to the side. Oh, where is my hair tied? Oh my gosh. Good, again, making sure feet and knees together. Yes, lean back a little bit more if you can. 10 seconds, then we get a rest. 3, 2, 1, got it, rest. Have a minute rest, and then we have to do all of that one more time. But then you only have one circuit left. Not that bad, you're literally halfway through your workout right now. Good stuff. Do you guys like room temp water or cold water? Comment down below and tell me. I feel like I hear room temp water more often. I feel like I do. Okay, that plank walkout is coming up. We have 30 more seconds. Get onto the mat. Oh, there's a hair. It like drives me crazy if there's anything on that mat or like if it's not perfectly straight. It drives me crazy. Okay, let's take a deep breath. Inhale. Arms overhead. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, into that plank. 3, wrists right under the shoulders, lifting up. And here we go. Walk in, lift, down, and back. Up, down, and back. Woo! Yes. Abs tight. Up, down. For me, I also have tight hips. I had 2 hip surgeries in 2018. So my hip mobility, I'm just like constantly working on it. And this right here, that little step forward right there feels really nice in my hip joint. So if you have tight hips, it might feel really good for you. Good, making sure we have a nice flat back as well. We don't want to round our back by any means. Slightly tucking that tailbone under to engage the lower abs. 15 more seconds. In, lift. Get that nice rotation in there. Up. Oh yes. In, lift. We have those push-ups coming up. Drop the knees. Take 10 seconds. We need to take the 10 seconds before the push-ups, trust me. Okay, hands as wide as the mat. Shoulders away from the ears, down, and push. Yes, down, and push. Again, you do not have to touch the mat like I am. Inhale down, exhale lift. Good, shaky, shaky. How about you? I'm feeling the shakies. Oh yes. Down. Try to not fully release at the bottom. Don't just lay down. We don't want to give your muscles a rest. This class is only 30 minutes. It's gonna get a whole workout in 30 minutes. So we have to be able to push ourselves as hard as we can. Make sure that we don't have any butts up in the air. If you need a little bit more modification, you can back up a little bit and go here until you feel a little bit more modified. It's just easy to shrug your shoulders with that, so just watch out for that. 3. Okay, side plank hip dip. Making sure that we're doing the other side. Coming down, arranging your feet however you like. 3, 2, 1, lift, down, and up. Woo. Feeling the fire happening in those lower obliques. Sometimes I like to just put my fingers here and kind of tap. I used to do that when I did personal training in person, because I would tap the muscles that should be working, and it helps like your brain focus on where you should be feeling it. Oh yes, if you're feeling the side of your hip a little bit, You can either take a modification or really try to focus on that pinch happening. My feet are sweaty. Really focus on that pinch happening on your lower obliques. Also make sure that we're not facing the hips towards the ceiling. You want hips facing forward, down and up. Woo. 15 seconds. Oh my gosh, my shoulder's burning. Come on, I'm right here with you. We're almost done. Oh my gosh. Ah, this is the worst one. This is the worst one. 3, 2, 1. Oh.
10 seconds rest.
Oh man. Okay, Russian twist. Swing around here. Okay, leaning back, arms in front of the chest, and then twist. Good. Good. Feet and knees together. Breathe for me. Exhale. When we do abs or obliques or core, we really focus on breathing because you want to exhale when you want to feel the abs the most. So you're going to feel the abs more when you twist as compared to when you're centered. Good. Almost there. And then we get a minute rest and then one more circuit. Thank you guys for sticking with me through this one. It's not easy. And I hate to scare you a little, but that third circuit, it might be the worst one. I'm so sorry, but I'm not sorry. And twist. Good. Make sure your back is flat, chest is lifted, acting like there's a string in the center of your chest pulling you forward. Got it. 1 minute of rest. Breathe, get some water. How are we feeling? Feeling good? Checking in. I'm out of breath. I don't know about you. Okay, so we're doing a side kneeling leg lift, okay? So we're gonna start knees together, then we're gonna go hand down, leg out. So my calf and foot down here is slightly turned out to the side, just for comfort. Opening the hips towards you, just the front. We're gonna lift the leg and come back down. Now, if you have sensitive wrists, you can always do this instead, or you can roll up your yoga mat. For me, I stack mine. This mine is stackable, which is cool. But totally up to you on the hand placement. Ready? Come on, timer. I'm ready to go. Let's do it. 2, 1, let's get it done. Lift. I'm impatient. I'm a very impatient person. Having a son, his name is Jackson, if you're new to my channel. He is currently 17 months, almost 18 months in just a few days. He has taught me patience, or at least more patience than what I had before. You work on it every day. So really feeling the side of your hip here. You want to tighten your abs for balance. This foot back here acts as a little kickstand for balance as well, but we want to make sure that we're not bringing that shoulder forward. We want to make sure everything is shining to the front. Pointing that toe down there helps you flex your calves a little bit, just a little added bonus. 15 seconds. Feeling it, right? If you're not feeling it, well, you're going to in this next movement because we're going to do pulses. And it is so mean of me to do pulses for a minute. But I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Trust me, take the 10 seconds, rest for a second. Oh, that's nice. Okay, ready? And pulse. Pulse. Pulse are just little tiny movements at the top. Oh no. Straighten that leg. Point your toes. I used to teach gymnastics here in Minnesota, and I didn't say toes when I went in, but by the time I was done telling all of the preschool girls to constantly point their toes, I came out saying it like that. And lift. Oh my gosh. That's burning so much. Stop. Okay, are you shaking right now? Because I am definitely shaking. Oh my, this is always the worst part of the whole thing. Do not stop. You thought about it for a second. I know you did. Do not stop going. Keep pulsing. Don't let that foot drop. Come on, you're almost there. 2, 1. Oh, modified tricep push-up. So we're coming into that modified push-up position once again. This time the hands are right under the shoulders, and we're gonna bring the elbows straight back. So we're coming down and lift. So I want you to think about squeezing your elbows into your rib cage or your shirt as much as you can. What I don't want to see is the elbows coming out here. I see that a lot. And then I don't want to see your butt sticking out unless you're doing a modification. You can do a modification right here on all fours. You can come down and lift. Totally up to you. Down. Yeah, let me jump into this. Sorry. And you can do the advanced version if you like. I felt after doing this one time through, I was like, advanced is a little much, I think. So let me cater this a little bit to let me not make it as hard. And lift. It's like just a little too intense. I was like crying by the end, so. And down. Really focus the triceps right here at the back of the arm. 3, 2, 1. Yes, very good. Praying field goal plus overhead press. Okay, I'm gonna face you. 3, 2, so we're gonna go field goal. We're gonna go pray, out, overhead, down. Pray, out, overhead, down. Okay, it doesn't look like much, right? But right here is your chest. Here is your shoulders. Chest and shoulders. I'm gonna incorporate some upper body here. I feel like in Pilates, or at least what I have taught in the past or what I have learned from others, upper body isn't worked that much. So I wanted to make sure that I incorporated quite a bit of upper body in this routine. And lift. And it's weightless. This whole thing is weightless and no equipment. Literally the only thing you need is a mat, but even if you don't have a mat, if you have carpet, kind of probably more cushiony carpet, that works too. Just something to cushion your joints, your knees, all that. And lift. Are we sweating? Because I am. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. Rest for a minute. We have one more circuit of that, and then we're done. I mean, come on. Come on. Man, I swear doing these workouts always makes that water just taste so good. Okay, side kneeling leg lift. We have to do the other side. Again, the nice part about only having 2 rounds of every single circuit is that if you have something that's one-sided, you only have to do it on that side one time. Right? Did I say that really quickly? People are like, does she ever shut up? No is the answer to that. Should see when I time this to the beat of music, it's I don't stop talking or I don't stop singing. 3. Yeah. Okay. Side kneeling, leg lift up. Woo. And up. Okay. This side might be more intense because this leg was already helping us stabilize on the other side. So it might feel a little bit more intense, especially on the pulses, because I already feel this. Although it might be because I did booty yesterday. So why wouldn't I do this today? I mean, am I right or am I right? No, wait, it was 2 days ago. 2 days ago, and I'm still sore from it. I actually had a little rest day Pilates session yesterday. And it still hurts. Lift. Good, 20 more seconds, making sure the hips, the chest, the shoulders facing forward. Lift. I am not looking forward to these pulses, you guys. Not looking forward. I feel like it's like the big ending though, you know? The guitar solo at the end or the big rock finish. And lift. 3, 2, 1. Take the freaking rest, you guys. Take the rest. Damn. Do a little neck roll. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know if you heard those pops, but wow. Okay, pulsing. Lift. Lift. Oh yes. Put your toes. Okay. Let's think about something else. What do we want to talk about? Where are you from? I want you to comment that. When you're done with this workout, do not stop this workout to go comment where you're from. I want to know where you're from. What's the weather like today? Because here in Minnesota, it is clear blue skies and beautiful. Like, I think it's in the 40s. We've had the most low-key winter ever, apparently, and it's not just for me, like it's Minnesota in general. We've barely seen any snow. It's really weird. Okay, I can't really focus on anything else but the side of my hip right now. Okay, we're all here together. You're not stopping. I'm not stopping, you're not stopping. No, we're gonna shake together, and we're just gonna keep going 5 more seconds. Shaking.
3,
2, 1.
10 seconds rest.
We're just gonna move into the next thing, okay? Tricep push-up,
3,
modified
2,
tricep push-up.
1.
Ready? Going down,
Exercise 3.
push. Really squeezing the elbows into your rib cage down. Push, abs really tight. No booty sticking up in the air, we don't need her. She needs to sleep for a little bit, so tuck her down. Jesus. I'm sorry. And oh yes. I like to go super wide fingers on something like this. Helps with balance for me, for one. And it kind of helps distribute the weight for my wrists. That might be just me. But for me, in my head, it makes sense. And push. Triceps are feeling it. We have 15 more seconds. Come on. Push. Oh, yes. Shoulders away from the ears as much as you can. Abs really, really tight. Push. Squeezing that booty a little bit.
3,
Push. 2, 1. Yes. Okay. That field goal prayer overhead press thing. The thing with the really long name. But it's very descriptive. Okay. Arms up. Pray for it to be over. Overhead press. This is it. This is it. You're gonna be done with your workout after this. Make sure that you do a nice stretch after this. Any stretch that you want. I think I might do like a forward fold arm stretch. I feel like that sounds nice. I'll even show you what that is. You'll probably enjoy it. And in, this is what I'm feeling today. 30 more seconds. Let's speed it up because we can. In and lift. You're like, but we don't have to though. In and lift. Shoulders away from the ears. I don't want to see shrugging. Not that I can see you, but I'm like, I'm watching you without skis. I'm starting to lose it. In 10 seconds. Good. In and up. Woo. In and up.
3,
2, 1. Boom. Yes. Well done, you guys. Let me show you that forward fold arm stretch. Because if I'm feeling it, you might be feeling it as well. So let's go. You're gonna clasp the hands behind the back and then straighten out the arms, pushing your chest forward. If you can't do this, just interlock your wrists. That's totally fine as well. I used to be a gymnast, so we used to do these a lot. We're gonna do forward fold and just let those arms fall forward. Making sure the back is flat, legs are straight, just like that. And you can hold that maybe for like 45 seconds. And that would feel really nice. I'm just gonna do it off camera. You can do that yourself. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for joining in on this. And make sure that you subscribe to see more videos like this one. Like the video to support my channel. And leave the comments that I told you about. What did I ask you? Oh, where are you from and what's the weather like? That's what I want to know down below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Mwah!